I just tried to press the button and Bear speaks up from below. Hi, Bear. Anyway, yeah, I've been trying to figure out what to do. I'm actually reluctant or disinterested, in a sense, to record any podcast now for the next week. I just ordered a lavalier microphone. A low-end professional, though. I was looking at the cheapest ones, you know, and seeing mixed reviews, but overall I knew it would be a professional step upward from just using my iPhone microphone like I am right now. And so I'm excited to get this microphone and upgrade the quality here. And I also realized that this would be one of the first chances or times I'd actually considered doing a product review. So I'll actually open the product on camera or something, figure out how to do that, and do my first product review. And that'll be with this microphone. And then we'll do an A/B and see if it's an improvement. So who knows, maybe be able to get a few more fans by doing a product review on this microphone. So we'll see. And yeah, so it's kind of ironic. I've been kind of like, I was hoping to fundraise. I've done GoFundMe, you know, I've done all these different places, you know, I really have. I think I'm setting records for lack of funding. I think if we were to look at anybody's effort or what they've done and what they've been able to receive, and as a result of that, I think I've fared pretty well in the low end of the spectrum, which is a weird thing to kind of take some amusement in. I'm sure there's factors and reasons that actually make that significant. So I'm not just chiding myself I'm not belittling myself. I'm just kind of looking at the facts, looking at the data, and trying to figure out a new way to understand it. Well, like bandcamp.com. I think I've probably set a record. I bet there's no other artist on Bandcamp, probably not one single artist, who in a period of how many years? I would put it there in 2014, so to 15, to 16, to 17, to 18, to 19, 5 years without selling one single album. In fact, there's only one album that's been purchased. That's me. That doesn't really count. I just had to test it. It's like, does this thing even work? And so a few months ago, I went in and bought an album. And yeah, it worked. It's just nobody's bought an album. One person, actually it was Calista Carradine, she bought a song. And so I sold one song. One song, and we can't count the album I bought. I was only testing it. So I sold one song in 5 years. 5 years. And so, like I say, I've kind of I've set a record, and which is kind of weird because I was even told last night by my warlord friend that I could sell anything. You know, you could, you know, and he's kind of right. I can sell anything I believe in. If I believe in it, I can sell it because I can't BS people, I can't lie to people, and I can't give them a bad deal. So that's what makes it kind of, to me, very. That's why I guess sometimes when people are really sad, they laugh, and so my laughter is probably my deep sadness that for all my efforts, I'm not more rewarded with a little bit more fan zealousness. That's what fan means. It's fanaticism, I believe. So I do not have any fanatic people following me. And one of the reasons for that, we're going to illuminate in my Five Souls book, is because I am not a woman. And I don't have a woman in me. And so that's why I can't sell myself, and that's why people aren't buying me. They have to buy me for my content and my quality, but me, I'm not a woman. And I've discovered that, one of my favorite examples is Russell Brand. There's a man with a woman in front and driving the wheel, and women love him. I mean, he's just loved, but you got to have the woman in you. And that's what creates marriage. It's the woman and the man and the woman that bring them together. So anyway, yeah, women love women. That's actually what it's about in this world. So I'm not a woman. That's why people don't love me. Even the men with a woman in them don't feel the attraction to me. Oh my goodness. So I got to sell my content. I have to be a need thing. If people need what I'm offering, I'll probably sell zillions. But right now, nobody seems to be needing, or they're not aware of what I got and how they should be needing it. Anyway, looking forward to recording very soon, next Friday the 13th. It's destined to arrive. I'm also doing another upgrade to this I was starting to say about when I was underachieving. One of the reasons I've done a lot of my fundraising is so I could upgrade and afford to buy a new camera and a microphone and a mic stand and a gimbal. I want a gimbal. That's $100. I don't have $100. All my stuff's in Hawk and then in the pawn shop. I got to get everything out of pawn shop, and then I can start having some of my own money. But I don't have any money. I'm broke, below broke. Anyway, so I got a Patreon account. I've had the Patreon account for what, a year maybe or so, and the only one who's done it is Oscar, my friend. He's the only one who's been there as a subscriber or sponsor of me. And that's it. So once again, for all the time I've been there, I got one. That's just a friend, so I really didn't get anybody. He's been helping me anyway. Poor guy. He's so broke now, and feel bad him donating. But we help him out. I buy him dinners and lunches and too. So we're just friends. So I appreciate his support. But in terms of generating any real new support, I mean, I can't seem to generate it. Just can't seem to find it out there. Like I said, other people have to. Whenever I sell myself. Well, that's actually, whenever I sell something, it's because somebody sold me, you know. When somebody said, oh, you should sign that guy up, boom. The next week I was teaching at the YMCA, and that branched off into 3 YMCAs for like 11 years here in this area. So, but it has somebody always has to sell me. That's my thing, and I've never been able to find a salesman for any of my companies. I've advertised. I said, Shaolin Records, I'll give you 25% of my company if you could be a salesman and sell our products. I've never been able to find a salesman since 1984. I've been looking for a salesman. I even tried to bring my dad into the company. My dad's a salesman, but he couldn't get in. I mean, the product was beyond him. But the point is I've been looking for a salesman since 1984. How many years is that? 35 years I've been looking for a salesman. I can't find a salesman. That's weird. That's really weird. But anyway, I've been defining in my new book, The 5 Souls, what is a salesman? What constitutes the spiritual makeup of a salesman? And the wind's really blowing. This is probably getting out of control here, noise-wise. Okay, which will be a little nicer with my lavalier. I can probably put a windbreak easier on that than I can this microphone up here in the open. Okay, so anyway, looking forward to upgrading. But anyway, like I said, at Patreon, I was hoping to get some money there so I could upgrade and get a new camera. I actually want to get a newer camera and have more storage in the camera so I can record longer. I can't record a whole show on this camera. So anyway, not my class. Anyway, so I think I'm trying to complain in a very polite way.